Central on CBS.
It is March 12th, 2022. Welcome to CBS Saturday Morning. Turning point as Russian forces close in on the capital of Kyiv. Ukraine's president says this is a pivotal moment in the war. We'll have the latest on how the U.S. is helping to arm the Ukrainians and a deep dive into the weapon that's changing the game.
Not done yet. A powerful late winter storm is taking aim at hundreds of millions of Americans across several states. We will have the forecast.
Economic crunch with gas prices soaring and interest rates are expected to rise next week. There is also concern about hiring. Why are so many American businesses still struggling to find enough workers? We'll have a look.
And fallen arches. What was once celebrated in the streets of Russia is now a symbol of its new isolation. See how the closing of McDonald's in Russia is about more than just Big Macs. But first, we begin this morning with a look at today's eye-opener. Your world in 90 seconds.
Vladimir Putin continuing a relentless assault on Ukraine.
Russian forces are bombing areas around Kyiv.
President Biden announced new steps to punish Russia's economy, moving to end normal trade relations with Russia.
Moscow Stock Exchange is closed because the moment it opens, it will be disbanded. You hear me? It will blow up.
The Texas judge blocked the state from investigating care and treatments for transgender youth as a form of child abuse.
They know we're not child abusers. They know we're not child abusers.
Winter storm warnings, snow and rain, and powerful winds bear down on the East Coast as a potential bomb cyclone takes shape.
Maybe a foot of snow. But the problem is, it's coupled with some real strong winds. This is that bombogenesis.
Gabby Petito's family suing the parents of Brian Laundrie.
They allege that the Laundrie family knew about Petito's murder and tried to help him escape.
2 women are dead and even more people are hurt after a car drove right through an outdoor seating area in D.C.
An investigation underway after a number of West Point cadets overdosed while they were on spring break in Florida.
A reporter was doing a live report on a hit-and-run crash when this happened.
It's one of the most dangerous streets in all of Los Angeles, and now
comes in Jadon Jones, desperation, flooded for the beach.
Splash in the desert. The beach beats the buzzer, 67-64. Hello, dog pile.
The most awkward game winner I have seen in a long time.
That's it. History is made. First head coach Greg Popovich becomes the all-time winningest coach in NBA history. Love the celebration.
The players are so thrilled for it. They're just not going to let him go.
Getting in win number 1,336.
This morning's Eye Opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
Good for Pop.
I know. And nice to see him in that jovial mode that not everybody gets to see.
Oh, very nice. Basketball season it is. Welcome to the end weekend season. Welcome to the weekend, everyone. I'm Jeff Glor, along with Dana Jacobson. Michelle Miller is off this week, so we welcome our good friend, Jericka Duncan.
Thanks, guys. Always good to see you.
JD. This morning, we're going to soar with the Eagles. America's bird has long symbolized this country's majesty and strength, but it was not the first choice for our founding fathers. And even after it was chosen, we nearly wiped it off the map twice. We'll explore the improbable journey of these creatures with the author of a new book on their history.
Then we hit the road to check out some dazzling displays of automotive style. But the trend of blending fashion and function in cars wasn't always that way. We'll look back at how marketing transformed the car business and how women's views played a huge, if not outdated, role.
Plus, speaking of rides, it does not go fast, but it gets the attention of everyone who is near one. The Zamboni machine has countless imitators, but the original brand is still going strong. We're going to hit the ice to look back at its creation, its long history, including why one NHL owner wasn't happy about its popularity.
And for a weekend meal, we will dive into the world of pasta with one of its foremost experts. Missy Robbins has won tons of acclaim for her take on this beloved food, but she's had a long and sometimes difficult road to success. We'll get her story and sample her tasty creations later in The Dish.
And we will wrap things up with a band that has over 1 billion streams on Pandora and a new record to add to it. Band of Horses will perform in our Saturday session. All that and so much more is just ahead.
But we begin this morning with the rapidly deteriorating situation in Ukraine, where Russian forces are closing in on the capital, Kyiv, and are bombarding and have surrounded the strategically important port city of Mariupol. Ukraine's president suggested the war has reached a strategic turning point as the shelling of neighboring cities intensifies. The U.S. is deploying additional troops to Eastern Europe to support NATO forces. It's also sending more weapons and billions of dollars in aid to Ukraine. On Friday, President Biden reiterated his position that no American soldiers will go into battle. Amid the developments, the civilian death toll is surging in the third week of the offensive. Our coverage begins with Chris Livesay in Odessa in southern Ukraine. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. Well, here in Ukraine's last major coastal stronghold, the city is bracing